Kanye West co-founded Donda's House, a foundation in Chicago named in honor of his late mom. And on Saturday, Kim Kardashian defended his name after the foundation released a statement about him abandoning them, not giving financial support, and that they cannot and do not speak for Kanye West and his views, via Rolling Stone. Kim took to Twitter to blast the creative director and co-founder, Rhymefest, in a series of tweets. She said, "You have the audacity to use Kanye's MOMS name to try to shed a negative light on Kanye. Kanye's mother Donda died at the age of 58 on November 10, 2007. Kanye, who grew up in Chicago, and Rhymefest co-founded the non-profit Donda's House 4 years after her death. The organization was formed in memory of Kanye's mom to help serve Chicago's youth. The entrepreneur told her 60 million Twitter followers on Saturday that Rhymefest hasn't been right since you got kicked out of the studio in Hawaii wearing fake Yeezys. She wrote, "You're over-leveraging Kanye's name and asked Kanye to donate to you, so stop your fake community politics and lies." Truth is, you haven't been able to sustain the foundation. In his Twitter bio, Rhymefest, born Chi Smith, says he is a multiple Grammy and Oscar award-winning songwriter and the co-founder of Donda's House. He has previously collaborated with Kanye. Kim continued, writing that she saw him at Kanye's studio several weeks ago, asking him why he didn't bring this up then with her husband. The star said, "You were trying to get Kanye to listen to your subpar beats. You have the audacity to use Kanye's MOMS name to try to shed a negative light on Kanye." Kim continued, tweeting, "You didn't say this. When Kanye paid you up front, then you disappeared during Pablo No. Real Friends at Rhymefest." She said the Kardashian West family plan on taking the foundation away from him. "You better believe I will make it my mission to take Donda's House from you and let my children run it the way it should be run." The KKW beauty didn't stop there, adding that his flight to Wyoming, where Kanye is as he works on his albums, is cancelled. "You thought you were really worthy to be on this album," she added with laughing images. Kim concluded with an apology to her followers about it. "Sorry to all of my followers for flooding my timeline. I know you have no idea who Rhymefest is." Before the mother of three's tweets, Rhymefest had tweeted at Drake on Saturday, asking him for donations. He claims that when he spoke to Kanye about rebuilding his mom's home for the youth of Chicago, his response was "FK the youth of Chicago." Rhymefest tweeted that he's asking at Drake to help the part of Chicago Kanye has abandoned. He had gone to Instagram as well and asked that people as a human and consumer donate to Donda's House rather than buy Pusha T's new album, which Kanye produced. Kim's tweets come hours after Donda's House released a statement about Kanye where they said that Kanye was supposed to provide financial support for them to convert his childhood home into a museum, learning space and a recording studio. They stated, "We have been unable to secure the financial support of Kanye despite multiple attempts and despite those early conversations about his plan of support and advocacy for the youth in our programs via Rolling Stone." Adding that the youth are watching, and we want them to know that despite whatever their favorite celebrities are doing or not doing, we are here for them and we will continue to serve and uplift them. They said to stop focusing on Kanye's pro-President Trump tweets and focus on the work that Donda's house does. According to Rolling Stone, the statement also read, "We ask that as you boycott and protest Kanye West, that you not forget that we are a non-profit organization that, like other non-profits, needs donations, corporate support and volunteers." "We do not want your rejection of Kanye West to be a rejection of Dr. Donda West and the thousands of lives she impacted, including her own son." In response to Kim's tweets directed at him, Rhymafist penned a letter to her. He wrote, "Good to hear from you. Here's my response." He claimed in his letter to Kim that Kanye had asked for his help on his album and that he wasn't seeking Kanye. "He was seeking me." He wrote that he spoke to Kanye about peace and balance, as well as about the work that we have been doing in Chicago regarding Donda's house, and that he was more interested in his record. Rhymafist said he has been in correspondence for the past 2 months with Kanye. He claimed that Kim has never physically been to the foundation and that she never spoke to the executive director or any of the team. Rhymafist said that Donda's house's mission has always been the value of collaboration, community and empowering youth to pursue their creative goals and dreams, asking her what part about that would make it worthy of you or anyone else destroying it. He said that, "If you and Kanye want us to dissolve the organization so that you can do the work, we welcome that." As we continue from our home on the south side of Chicago to do what we can to support the community we've worked 5 years to build in spite of you and Kanye's lack of interest or support.